a Culinary Institute grad, a celebrity chef, certified sommelier, a lifestyle expert, four-time cookbook author, and a TV and radio personality. She loves stirring up something delicious on television, on radio, and in print from coast to coast. Chef Jamie brings the best to radio with her weekly syndicated radio show, and she can be seen on HSN and KTLA Channel 5. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Chef Jamie Gwen!
Hey, Jamie!
Hi, Chef! Hey, Nora. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see you. I'm so glad to see you. Okay, Chef, you have everything you need.
I think, hi everybody. I'm glad to see all of you. This is a pretty fabulous Friday. Hey there. Are you hungry? Yeah, that's what I thought. I am so delighted to be back here for Disney's California Food and Wine Festival once again, and I am proud to tell you that I have been here since the inception of Food and Wine many years ago, and I wouldn't miss it, so I'm grateful to be back.
You have everything you need.
No, I think I'm missing something. I do this every time. I know.
Live theater.
I feel so much better.
There we go. Take it away, Chef.
Now it looks complete, right? Thank you, Noelle, so much. Noelle's going to make her way into the audience because she is generous as such. And because I would love to dish with you, as I like to say. As Noelle mentioned, I'm very proud and very delighted to host a weekly syndicated radio program where I can share my passion for food. And I know you're listening, but because I don't get to interact with food lovers every Sunday live anymore on the radio, I'd like to consider this an open forum, and I hope that you'll do the same. So, if you have a cooking question, raise your hand. Maybe you shouldn't stand on the bench, but there's a couple big Disney executives here, so you should probably be polite. But, you know, wave your hands in the air otherwise. If you want to talk salt or olive oil. Unfortunately, I can't taste you on what it is I'm sharing, but I hope that you will go to chefjamie.com and print out the recipe and add it to your signature collection, because it is going to look so good that you are going to be compelled to make it. And by the way, if you happen to be coming back tomorrow, I have one more demo for this year's Food and Wine Festival, and I would like humbly to say that I think that one's pretty stellar too. So, with that said, I tried to make a mix of, I had 4 recipes to choose from my own collection. I tried to make a mix of things like the summer lemon pie. Super simple, easy, go-to recipes, because that's the way I cook. I cook seasonally, I'm California born and raised, and I like, because we're all busy, what I call go-to dinners. I told my husband that recently, and he said to me, "You love to go to dinner." And I'm like, "No, that's different, honey. This is a go-to dinner." He's like, "We're going to dinner?" No.
I love that guy.
Sorry. So with that said, yes, I love to go to dinner. But this particular recipe, which I call caramel chicken, is one of my go-to dinners. I know, doesn't it sound good, the name alone, right? If you put caramel before anything, it's sort of like the word churro, Gary. If you put churro before anything, I will eat it. Seriously, pretty close. So with that said, I chose the caramel chicken because it's the most requested recipe in the protein section of my website at chefjamie.com. Did I mention that already? chefjamie.com. Okay, good. Chicken is actually the most requested recipe category on the internet. How many make chicken for dinner almost nightly? Right, okay. And here's my first professional chef, give you guidance, give you all the value I possibly can for the next 28 minutes that you're sitting here suggestion. And that is, how many of you put dinner on the table within the last week but never tasted it before you set it down? Honest, right? So, first and foremost, when you go home today, tonight, tomorrow, I want you to find a hodgepodge of silverware from that old set from your mom, or the silverware you used to have before you got married, and now you have really nice silverware. And I want you to put some sort of vessel, maybe not a plate, but like, you know, a flower pot, or a glass jar, a mason jar. And I want you to put all the spoons in it. And I want you to stand it near your stove. And next time you make spaghetti sauce, or chicken for dinner, or otherwise, I want you to taste it. Because you will be amazed that even the dishes that you make day in, day out, week in, week out, will taste better, because you will have tasted it. And you'll adjust the seasoning, and you'll add a little bit more pepper or a little bit of salt. And your dishes will come alive with flavor. And it's the simple tricks like that that I hope I can share with you because this is what I love. This is my passion. I was raised sitting on the counter in the kitchen. My mother cooked like the army was coming to dinner. They never came. And then the next thing I know, I was cooking in Emerald Lagasse's kitchens. And it was an extraordinary segue, but I will say the things that I was taught through growing up sitting on the counter in the kitchen, through the CIA, through professional kitchens, they still all apply now. So with that said, back to caramel chicken. I like caramel. Chicken's good. And this is a great go-to dinner. And the beauty of this dinner is that it tastes better tomorrow, and it tastes even better 2 days from now. So you could pull out all the stops and sort of dress it up, and you could make it elegant Saturday night dinner, but on Wednesday night when you just want to show off, it's go-to dinner. So, are you ready? Any questions thus far? Yes, good sir. We'll send Noelle over with a mic. Are you going home to make this? It looks good already, and the chicken's still raw. Right? Now you're going to make this in a smaller pan at home, and you're going to have more sauce. In fact, you'll see.
We've got
You
garlic,
get so fancy here. I love it. We made you a parchment hat for your chicken. Thank you. I haven't made a parchment hat since culinary school. That's amazing. You have no lids. Do you ban lids at Disney? We don't want to block anybody in. Oh, you have no lids. JT, Chef JT made this all possible here, which by the way is wonderful. JT, when I get home, will dinner all be prepped? That'd be great. The caramel
That's going to be a fairy tale, I think.
Happens because of this. Come on, Mr. Stove. Thank you. Brown sugar. I love brown sugar. How's my timing, Noah? 10. Is it Sunday yet? Have I talked that long? Okay, good. Brown sugar is a miraculous thing. Brown sugar is white sugar with molasses. So if you like great flavor, you will stop buying golden brown sugar forever. Gosh, I've made so many friends so far. The gas company's never going to talk to me. C&H has banned me. But with that said, I actually buy dark brown sugar, always. And the reason I buy dark brown sugar is because it has more flavor than golden brown sugar and substitutes equally, proportionally, and otherwise. So please buy dark brown sugar. See, I'm going to be in your head. You're going to go to the supermarket and you're going to be like, that girl. You see all these bubbles? Well, that's caramelization as well. Do you smell that? Yeah. That is the beauty of soy sauce combining with rice wine vinegar and caramelized brown sugar and red pepper flakes and garlic and ginger. It doesn't even need chicken. It needs bread and sauce, right?
Boudin.
And it needs some chicken broth. So that we can create a sauce, so that we can braise these chicken pieces to beautiful, lovely goodness. Oh, see, it's just good like that. I love this recipe, and I love to share this recipe. If you made lemon pie for dessert and caramel chicken for dinner, they will come to your house every night. In your slightly smaller pot like this, you put the chicken back into the sauce. And now you're essentially braising, right? Because you're cooking protein, meat in liquid. You're maintaining the juicy, lovely, scientific structure of the chicken itself, but you're incorporating all that fabulous flavor. Now, different than JT, you will put a lid on it. And you'll let it cook depending upon whether it's bone-in chicken pieces or not. I would probably let this go about 10, 12 minutes or so, and with a bone-in, I'd probably go, excuse me, 15 or 20. The chicken's gonna cook through. The sauce is gonna reduce down slightly, but not much evaporation is going to happen because you have a lid. And you're going to end up with this, can you see here? Okay, good. You're going to end up with this beautiful pot of goodness. This is not my favorite stove, just for the record.
Yeah, we saw a beautiful new stove in your kitchen on Facebook.
I'm smarter than you.
A man tried to rescue her. That was her comment.
It is a pain in the butt, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef JT. Thank you, I'm good. And in great Asian style. It was just that easy, by the way. That's it. There's no like secrets or magic dust or we used to sprinkle a little bit of love. That's always important. A little bit of love in an empty shaker goes a long way. But there are no other secrets to caramel chicken. I mean, you can master this and make it your own and add your favorite ingredients and share the recipe with someone you love. Once the chicken has braised in that liquid, oh, it's fallen apart good. Oh, that's the best part. And it's given off all its juices. I like to thicken the sauce a little bit in Asian style. And I do that with a slurry.
Cornstarch and
You all
water.
know what a slurry is.
With a fringe on
If you
top.
don't, it's a thickening agent added to liquid that when the liquid comes up to a boil, you get a thicker, more viscous sauce. And these garlic cloves, by the way, you should save them because I like to puree them at this point and make like a garlic spread. And then you could serve that along with the garlic chicken, a big crusty French bread, and a bottle of wine.
Yeah, the boudin French
Don't
bread.
bother me, I'm eating. I want to talk through that dinner, I just want to eat. And so, to make that slurry, I have a little bit of arrowroot here, and a little bit of the liquid in the pot goes into the arrowroot or cornstarch. That dissolves the powder, right? You've done this. Think Thanksgiving, right? It's just like thickening a gravy. Make sure I have no lumps in there. And then add my slurry back to this pot. Oh, little dinner music. That's nice.
Fine
I
and
like
dine.
that. Once this comes up to a simmer, you will have a beautifully textured sauce. In the French term, we call that nappe, N-A-P-E. Now you know bloom, fond, nappe. And it thickens just slightly so that you can add the chicken back and you can serve it with the sauce or eat it straight out of the pot and plate it up. Noelle, as I'm plating, because we have 5 minutes left, anybody have any questions?
We have a question
good.
right here, actually.
We have questions.
Hi, my name is Monica from San
Hi,
Jose.
Monica.
And I'm going to be moving houses, and I've been cooking on a gas stove forever. And the new house I'm going to has a flat top like you're cooking on. And I've been noticing you moving your dish back and forth, and I take that from heat. What am I going to have to be conscientious about now moving from a gas stove to an electric stove?
It's amazing how ironic life is and how absolutely wonderful and fitting it is that I can speak firsthand about your new dilemma. Sorry. My husband and I moved into a new home. We bought a home. We moved a week and 2 days ago. And yesterday, the contractor finished my gas line. Sorry, Monica. Swear, check Facebook. Chef Jamie Gwen.
Yep.
It shows you a picture of my new gas range. And every morning the contractor got there at 6:30 in the morning and my husband was like, I'm like, I got it, it's okay, it's all good. This is induction, is it not, JT? Is yours induction or electric? It's induction? Okay, so it's not as bad as it might seem because you have a bed. Electric, I can't deal with. And
Amen.
My husband's patient as the day is long and I'm only sometimes patient, but electric just grates at my nerves. You can't regulate the heat very well on electric. Induction, you can. It's not that I don't like this stove. It's that I don't like the push button, okay? You have a knob? Okay, good, then you're just fine. I'll tell you what's wonderful about induction. Induction brings water to a boil in a pasta pot in literally 2.5 minutes. So you get really quick heat and you will find that it is a breeze and a dream to cook on. The only thing you need to be concerned about with Induction, because we've used Induction in professional kitchens for a lot of years. There's a burner, like a portable burner that we've been using in catering for years and years and years. It's Induction, but it was only commercial for a long time. Then they started putting Induction stoves into residential arenas, essentially. The only thing you need to be worried about is that there is only particular cookware that works on Induction, okay? It's done by magnet. Your cookware has to interact with the stovetop. So what you'll need to do is move in, test your cookware. If it doesn't work, you'll give it to a friend and buy some new. That's a perk, okay? And you'll be able to regulate the heat just fine. The reason I'm pulling my pan off is because the push button doesn't like me. I hope that helps.
No, that's
Is that good?
No, that was fantastic. I didn't even think about the cookware that I have right now might not work with the Induction.
Right, so just be cautious of your cookware and then let me know how your dishes turn out. I think you'll like it, actually. It's a power burner all the way. And easy clean. And if you have young children around, one of the benefits of Induction as well, the cooktop cools very, very quickly. And only the heat, I do this on Home Shopping Network, only the heat literally in contact with the pot is what gets hot on Induction. Do you all know that? So like I put my hands right next to the Induction burner and the soup is boiling. Don't try that at home. Any other questions? I'm going to plate this up, by the way. Jasmine rice is the way to go with caramel chicken. Goes on top of the rice. 2 minutes, Noelle. This is my favorite part. This is the eating part. I can't feed you. I'm sorry. You have to go home and make it. It's all right. We love Disney no matter what. I do, actually. My sauce has a little bit more color than JT's. You'll see how yours turns out. Adjust accordingly. That's just a good bowl of goodness right there. Maybe some green onions.
Color for Michael.
Maybe a little bit of brunoise of red bell pepper. And maybe some fresh cilantro.
And that means cut up into very small dice.
Maybe just some leaves.
Brunoise.
Here. This cilantro got tired. Maybe not. I can eat more than that, just for the record, but that is caramel chicken.
There it is, the beautiful caramel chicken. That looks amazing. It smells amazing.
It smells great,
You
right?
can't smell it out here because the wind is working against us, but up here it smells so good.
I could waft it that way if I walked around.
Just push it out this way.
Exactly. Did y'all learn something?
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Did I make you hungry? Yeah. I've done my job. Thank you all very much for
Always
letting me
the best, Chef
share
Jamie.
my passion for food with you. Check out chefjamie.com. The recipe's posted there, and I'll meet you back here tomorrow.
Yeah, now if you guys have any other questions for Chef Jamie, she will be doing a meet and greet right over there, so you can finish off any of those questions you have. Chef Jamie, you're amazing.
Thank you, Noelle. You're amazing.
It's magical.
Thank you.
At 3:30 today, you can learn about home fermenting over at the Lifestyle stage, which is right behind you, and then come back here at 4:30 for a demonstration by Chef Martin San Roman. Everyone, thank you so much for coming to Disney California Adventure Food and Wine
Thanks,
Festival.
everybody.
Let's hear it for Chef Jamie one more time.
Yay.
Thanks, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us and enjoy the rest of your day at Disney California Adventure Food and Wine Festival.
Facebook page.